Hey guys, we are checking out Desolate Guitars by E Instruments. This was just released, so I thought I'll just jump right into a live stream to just show you some stuff here. Definitely one of the most interesting guitars, contact libraries that I've recently had the pleasure to play with. So let's see what's included. I already published a quick overview. So check my channel. Definitely, if you have any questions or anything, let me know. You can get in touch with me also later. So if you're watching this right now, appreciate if you can say hello in the chat, so I'll see who's in, and sure, it's gonna be fun. So first of all, let's see what's included here, how it sounds. This is a contact library, and it can run on the free contact player. You don't need the full contact, though of course you can use the full contact and in complete control. And it's all about the sounds of vintage guitars and 60s, maybe 70s, things that sounds something like this. Right? Very distinct sound and totally rainy day guitars. And let's see if my overhead camera up there actually works. So I'm going to try and switch to that camera so you can see what I'm doing here on the keyboard. It's a new mount that I have, so really excited to see how this works. And what we have here is 4 different guitars. I'm going to go into the preset browser, and you'll find 4 names, 4 guitars that keep repeating here. So we have the Desolate Guitar. This is a solid body classic 60s guitar. Then we have Chime, which features a floating tremolo, floating bridge. And we have Baritone, which is a full range of bass guitar. And finally we have Mellow, which is a semi-hollow guitar. And we also have 2 amplifiers which we can crossfade between, and one of them is sort of American clean sound, and the other one is a very distinct UK chime kind of thing. And of course we have also tremolo and spring reverb, but I want to show you some more sounds before we go into the different features. So let's see how the chime guitar sounds with its vibrato arm, which is really cool. So I thought I'll just play something in the background here so it all makes sense. Right, so I'm gonna go back to the other camera. So this is really a lot of fun, and you need to get into the vibe of maybe, as they say, David Lynch kind of movie, something mysterious, some old sounds. Maybe to me it sounds like maybe The Doors, things like that. And there are some other references. So let's try some more. Let's try some more sounds here and see what else we have, and then I'm gonna jump into the different features and things you can find in this library. So I'm gonna show you something. I really love the 2-note chord preset, and it sounds really good. Cool. And so again, if you're in this live stream, I'm showing you guys something that was just released. Let me show you the product page, because all the information is there. I'm gonna go into instruments, and if you're not familiar with this company, this is one of the top companies for virtual instruments, and they you can find their instruments as part of the Native Instruments Complete series, where you have the strings, for example. You'll find Ceremona, Cremona, Quartet, session strings too, and so on. So there's tons of stuff that they've done, and this is their latest installment, Desolate Guitars, and there's all the information here, and you can see which equipment they used, and there's a lot of sounds, examples, and a lot of information. So hey Echoes, thanks for joining. So we are exploring, again, we're exploring this really interesting guitar library, and I'm going back into my session here. So we have different categories of the presets. Of course, you can shape the sound yourself. That's really easy and very, very intuitive. So a few things that we can do, and we're going to explore more of the presets in a moment. But I'm going into the Desolate Guitar preset, which is kind of the basic sound. Right, very responsive. And so first stop here would be just messing around with the amplifiers. There's not a lot that you can do here, except, for example, panning each one differently. Of course, it's going to be this crossfade better be in the middle, but we can pan those. But if you want to have more of the clean sound, or maybe more of the chime, more springy sound, then you'll go there. And then we have the tremolo system here. So the tremolo is really interesting. It's basically a trademark of the era, a trademark of the sound. So we have the speed, and it can be just synced to your project, to your BPM. And there's the amount. But we actually have different styles of tremolo. So we have 60s UK, 60s US, ramped, we have chopped, and vibrato. So I really love the chopped. And we can get this even faster. Hey, cool. Yeah, I'm also really love the group, the audio plugins group. It's a great play. I post there all the time. So we're going to explore more of that later, and let's see what else. Let's see what else we have. So we have the spring reverb, and so this is the main reverb for the sound. Right, and we have the amount, but we also have effects right here. So I'm going to go back to this tremolo system, and in the effect you can turn them on and off, and you have the amount. And if you'll go inside, you'll see that we have different slots, and for each one you can set a lot of different options here. So we have delays and reverb, so you can add more reverbs. Where we actually have for example, we have the digital reverb, so I can just replace whatever I don't remember what was this slot specifically. And it can be big, huge. Right, so very distinct sound. Cool. And you can definitely shape this the way you like. I mean, there's a whole signal chain here, so you can just rearrange the order. And let me show you something that I really enjoyed playing with. I'm gonna turn on this one. This is the diffusion delay or the psych. So I'm gonna try this one. Once you get that one, we have the amount here. And we can have a ping pong. Right, not too much, let's not overdo it. Right, so other things that we can do here, by the way, is use the mod wheel. So as you can see, we have this on the top right, we have open and muted, and you can go from open strings and we can go to muted. Now, other things that you can see here is that this effect, you can see the effect dial right here in the front page. This will give you sort of macro right here. You can see the amount of the macro, and you can set that. So this is really something that we can play with. And so these are the effects. Again, let's have a quick look. So we have different delays, different reverbs, dynamics like feedback compressor, bass compressor, tube compressor, limiter. For the tone, we have other things here like grit and solid EQ, low pass, high pass filters, and for modulations, we even have tape flutter. Let's remove this muted thing. Cool. So I'm gonna try more presets to show you some stuff here. So let's go with the Desolate chords. And again, we have a choice here between minor and major chords. And so this is really, I mean, I just enjoy this library so much. And yeah, I want to show you some more stuff. We have this chime chords with the vibrato arm. And by the way, I have the complete control or control MK3. So if you want to learn more about this keyboard, check my channel or let me know. I'm going to send you the link. And what you can see here, by the way, is that it's completely integrated with this library. This library is NKS2 compatible, meaning there's a lot of things that you can do right from the keyboard. So for example, we can go into edit mode here and we can shape the blending between the amplifiers right here. We can control the spring reverb, but not only that, we have some more stuff. For example, going into the tremolo system and effects. So we can get something else like a different shape, like the chopped. And the speed and sync or unsync. Very nice. Excuse me. And we also have some swells. So this is also very creative, and it's something you can use. I mean, it's not your regular guitar plugin or library. There's a lot of things here you can use for sound design. And so let's have a listen to this. Nice. And I'm thinking let's try something else. So I have this little track here. I didn't do a lot because this is UGEM stuff here. So I have Virtual Pianist Vibe, and we can try something else. For example, what I can do here is go into player mode, and I'm going to show you something here. So we have soft and dark. Let's try this one. Right. We can try this. Very cool. So if you want to learn more about Vibe, we can talk about that later, maybe. Yeah, it's perfect for soundscapes. So we have these chimes here. Okay, so let's go back to our Desolate guitars and see what else we have. So we have things like Surfer, Tremolo. Let me know if that rings a bell. Let's see. Is that cool? So you always wanted to play this? There you go. you know the rest. So this is Surfer Tremolo. We have Desolate Tremolo. So this is it, and we have mellow harmonics. So I want to remind you, the mellow is semi-hollow guitar, and it sounds really great. And what was happening right now is something super cool. My Cubase just died, which is perfect because there's always something going on in my live streams. And I'll take this opportunity to let you know that I have a plugin shop. Okay, maybe you know this, maybe you don't. So I have this plugin shop. It's called myaudio.studio. How convenient. So this is my, yeah, exactly, Echoes. So this is my new shop. And let's see if Cubase wants to go back to yeah, backup. No, we don't need the backup. So I'm gonna put this here, and appreciate if you're looking for plugins, come over to my website. There's a lot of different companies, and I'm adding more. So if there's anything that is missing in my shop, let me know. Contact me through Facebook, whatever, and I'll get you sorted out. I'll add the plugin to the shop, or I can definitely work with you. And I have a whole list of vendors which I'm working with. You can see here all the different companies and all the different plugins. So that's supporting whatever I do here in the channel. And so really appreciate your support. And also, by the way, yeah, I think we have Cubase back. Thanks, Echoes. Really, really appreciate this. So we are back with Desolate, and yeah. So what else? What else we have? What else? This is pretty much it. Let's listen to some more stuff. For example, these textures are really, really great. Again, if you're looking for something extra behind, or something that will give you some atmospheric sounds, this is really good. Very, very nice. So I didn't show you the swells. This is also a good category for added sounds and very, very interesting stuff. So let's try some of them. Okay, so it's raining. Definitely raining today. But what interesting about this one is that the mod wheel is also going forward and backwards and reverse, which is really cool. So let's go with the reverse, and it's going to slowly open up. Right, and we also have, let's try mellow swells. Very nice. And there's, there's the control here. Doesn't really do anything special. just use the mod wheel, right? So this is really basic stuff here. And that is Desolate Guitars. There's so much things here I mean, lots of inspiration. Yeah, there's always more. The amount of new plugins and new libraries is mind-blowing. You have to be mindful for focusing on the music and the things that actually inspire you. And so I totally get it. I have also a lot of tools that I don't use, and sometimes I rediscover stuff. So again, guys, if you're in this live stream, I was just showing Desolate Guitars by E Instruments. This was just released today, and I have a video covering pretty much everything. So if you want to go back and see what is this all about, definitely check my channel. And there's tons of videos and tutorials and sound design videos. If you're looking for step-by-step stuff, how to create sounds, I have that in my channel. I have a lot of synthesizers, beginner's guide. I have the Pigments beginner's guide. I have Hive 2 beginner's guide, Dune beginner's guide. There's also Massive, Synthmaster, and many others. So if you're looking for in-depth, step-by-step stuff to take you and learn some tools, just check my channel. There's a lot of things there. If you can't find anything, again, let me know, and I'll be happy to point you to the right direction. Also, by the way, you're most welcome to join my Discord server. This is a great place. If you're not familiar with Discord, this is a great place to talk with other people about music, about other topics. My server is called the Plugin Academy. It's right here. And let me put this invitation here, and you can also find all the links in the description of my videos. And if you want to if you want to talk with me, sometimes it's easier to talk in Discord rather than the comments in YouTube. That's how it is. So it's just another place, another social platform that is a little bit more modern than Facebook and all the other, I don't know how to call them, other places. And you can even do some voice talk. I mean, that can be even live streaming here. And there are different text channels. If you want to post your music, if you want to get some audio tutorials, plugin deals where I post some stuff, help and troubleshooting, if you need help with something, you can definitely go here and ask questions, and so on. So that's really kind of a community thing. Let's finally go back to Desolate Guitars and see what kind of presets we didn't touch. I'll show you some more, and we'll finish this spontaneous live stream. So we have the sustains and muted. I didn't show you the baritone guitar. So the baritone guitar, this is a bass guitar. Cool. Right, and the idea again, if you're just joining this live stream, I'm just showing Desolate Guitars from E Instruments, and this features 4 guitars with the 60s kind of vibe, very twingy and chiming and resonating. And the guitars are Desolate, which is a full body. I guess we can get some hints in the product page. So this is one. If you know which guitar is this, let me know in the comments. All right, with the floating bridge here, with a tremolo arm. This is one. And this is another one which you might guess. And I see Arctic Monkey's name right here, David Lynch kind of music. And we also have other guitars here. So we have the baritone, which is the bass, and we also have the semi-hollow guitar, which this is the mellow. So again, we have chime and desolate, baritone, and mellow. And everything is so twangy. Let's see these chime staccato chords. Hey Ruben, I hope I pronounce your name. So we have one of the developers here? That's an honor. This is great. This is amazing stuff. I really love this this library. I think it's just so much inspiration, and while it doesn't feature a lot of articulations, but you don't need those. You don't need anything else. I'm really excited about this library. It sounds great. Oh, cool. Nice meeting you. I would love chatting with you maybe later today or in the next few days. I was excited to talk about fellows from the industry and learn from them. So really appreciate if you don't mind, you can catch me in Facebook or even in Discord. And I didn't watch your walkthrough because the product wasn't live until a couple of hours ago. So I'm gonna definitely watch it. I'm sure it's super professional, and I'll see you maybe later. So yeah, other things that we didn't cover here. We have the Desolate. We have the detuned feedback. I think that's a preset we didn't check. You can hear the different sounds. The vibe of this. And again, we have forward and reverse options right here with the mod wheel. Gorgeous. This is really good. Let's see what else we have. We have feedback swells, which we didn't really check. So we definitely need to go into the vibe of this. Just imagine it's dark, it's raining, you're all alone in your car. This is exactly the kind of thing. Or maybe on your horse, just riding into the sunset. Okay, so this is absolutely amazing. Let me try and get something else. I want to show you also, take this opportunity to show you this UJam plugin. So this is Virtual Pianist Vibe, and it has two modes. So this is, first of all, this is part of the Virtual Pianist series, and if we'll go into the preset browser, you'll see we have Score, which is it's a classic piano, of course, and we have Vogue, but Vibe is electric piano. So the two modes that we have are instrument, where you can play this freely like a piano. So it's a little bit quiet. And let me try and find something. Right, so this is like an instrument, and we have the character, and this is really great. And so we can go with bell. And we have some effects here. So if we'll go into the effects, finisher effects, there's a lot, I mean, tons of effects. This is really something that you need to explore. And there's the amount. So you have this, and we also have all kinds of rooms and echoes and delays and stuff that you can put on. But this is not the only thing that is important here. What's important is we have the player, and here we have pre-made phrases. So even if you're like me and you don't know much, how to play, right? So we have the phrases, and you can pick another one. And we can go and find some other presets, strong and bold. And they come from the styles. So we have this drop down here, and there are different styles and their recommended BPM. So each style will give you different phrases, and you can just drag and drop those phrases. So let me just close this. I'm gonna grab all these guys away. Right, and so I'm gonna show you this, and we can just drag and drop this one right here, and everything is right here. Right, you get the idea. Anyway, that is it. So I hope you enjoy this one. That was Desolate Guitars, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next live streams and videos, and appreciate your time. Thank you, Echos and Ruben, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.